Okay, here we are with day... God, what is it at this point? 10? No, wait, let me think. Today's Friday. We started on Tuesday, which meant this Tuesday was the 8th day, which means the Friday is the 11th day. So day 11 of the cruise. So, what's there to say about today? Well, today was the last place we called port to, the island of Madeira. So, I said I knew nothing about Madeira in the in yesterday's video. I have now learnt some things. For example, Madeira is part of Portugal. In fact, it'd be quite ludicrous if it was part of Spain, because Madeira is an island that's far off into the Atlantic. Well, not like, it's not like it's close to the Americas or anything, but it's quite far from mainland Europe. So it'd be bizarre if Spain owned it, because, Portugal would be in between. So yes, it's an island owned by Portugal. Apparently the second most prosperous part of Portugal, besides Lisbon, and only inhabited by humans since, I think, it was the 1400s. Read that somewhere in Madeira. But anyway, so what did we actually see on the island? Well, nothing really. I mean, we didn't have a tour, and we didn't see any interesting features. It was just walk around, getting our feet sore, and looking at buildings. And I mean, no buildings in particular, just the general buildings. I am not a fan of these types of things. They just strike me as a waste of time. So I didn't really enjoy Madeira at all, really. I mean, the place we had lunch at was good. I had fish without bones, which apparently is an achievement in Iberia. At least the places we've eaten at in Spain and Portugal. But yeah, just walk around, go into some shops. Considered riding those, I don't know what you call them, like the things that, you go in and they get dragged up on cables, and they're like kind of carriages you're in. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. They're like chair lifts, but rather than chairs, they're entire boxes you stand in. I don't know what they're called, but we considered going to one of those things because the interior of Madeira is mountainous, but it costs a lot of money, so my family's just thought, why bother? So then, we got back on the ship. I felt well and truly worn out. It was very hot today, hotter than all the other places we'd been to. A fact I did not appreciate, by which I mean I didn't like it. And, I kind of felt exhausted by it. Burnt out, if you will. So I just went back to my cabin, and I don't know if I slept, but I just lay down, exhausted. So, yeah, not an interesting day altogether. After that, had dinner. Not much to say there. Actually, there was something that was... Oh yeah, I'll mention that later. Then we saw a show. It was this violinist. Yeah, but she was good at the violin. I guess I'd give that show an 8 out of 10. Better than Madeira, I'd give that a 5. I wouldn't give lower than a 5 because, nothing annoying happened. There wasn't some, I don't know, car crash causing inconvenience, or, some random person annoying us or anything like that. That was solidly average. So yeah, the violin show was good. There was something that bothered me. There was one point where she said the song she was playing was the Tetris theme, but it didn't sound like the Tetris theme to me at all, so I don't know what was going on there. But anyway. So yeah, not much to say. 5 minutes in, I've gone through the entire day. Yeah, I will say this. The thing I said I'd mention later, I'll mention now, is, you know what bothers me about like hotels and stuff like that, and apparently cruises as well, is the towels. You know, you can see the towels behind me. Here's my problem with towels on, you know, basically at hotels and places like that. They're too dry. Like, I mean, that sounds counterintuitive. You'd want them to dry, right? But they do it too much. They make your hands all kind of, you know, just absorbed all moisture, and they just feel uncomfortable to touch anything with them. I don't like that. I wish the towels wouldn't do that. It's very annoying. And I don't know why I haven't complained about this earlier. It's been a constant problem, but for some reason I was just dwelling on it before I started filming this. So there you go. So I guess now the cruise enters its most I don't know if it'd be most boring phase. It could be, but certainly the most what's the word? Uneventful. There we go. The most uneventful part, which is the 3-day ride back to Southampton. So 3 days of no ports to call. What will happen there? I don't know. I imagine I'll be doing a lot of reading. But maybe there'll be some quizzes or something. Maybe I'll play some more table tennis. I don't know. But if you didn't find these videos interesting before, well, you're probably not watching at this point. But if you are, for whatever reason, they're probably going to get more boring. I mean, that's not the way things should work. Things should get like really exciting, like get more and more exciting until the end. But you know, real life doesn't work that way. Well, it can, but life works in all sorts of ways. So there are many cases where it doesn't, and this will most probably be one of them. Unless, you know, something really interesting could happen. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, attacked by pirates. Again, very unlikely, but you never know. Or, you know, maybe someone will die on the cruise. It's possible. That's more possible than the pirates, I think. But I can't think what else would make things more interesting. Oh, I've put myself on the spot here. No, I can't think of anything. Cruises aren't that, you know, I don't think they're the place where interesting things happen all that much, you know? But anyway, you know, I've noticed this problem where I kind of trail off towards the end of these videos. I just don't know where to end. I don't just do a solid, right, this is it, we're ending. But this time, I will. This is it, the end of the video. I will see you tomorrow. Whoever you are, thank you for watching.